Hello, Virgo. We shall stage the cards once again. I've already pre-shuffled the cards. You already know that, but sometimes I do it anyway. So what? Okay, Virgo, I must be precise. Ready? Here we go. Whoa. Okay, so there's been some type of shakeup within this home, or there's some emotional shakeup that's happening within your home, or you guys are feeling like that. Then you're kind of going back. The person that you're dealing with is feeling really like childhood-like about it, or possibly childlike about their emotions. Which is not being cut out, or it could be definitely with the Queen of Swords in reverse here, there is definitely some air in the chart and water as well, because I have the Ace of Cups reverse and the Page of Cups reverse. So this person is pretty much blocked out communication, or you have blocked out communication with this person. No emotional communication whatsoever. You don't want any messages. You must have cut that shit off so quick, or not even cut it off, but like you don't even care about emotional anymore. Like your emotional is like dead. Yeah, so there's no messages. I mean, there's nothing coming through that would change the totality of this situation, especially with the Page of Cups. There's no emotional, there's nothing here. Like you guys have turned off that emotional fulfillment, thought, heart part. And then because there's been a lot of arguing going on within the household, or within work situations or love situations, there's been some type of arguments happening, and there's been not very great of communication. Ooh, and then you have the Death card here in reverse, so it's not been that great of communication, Virgo. And also it's the same continuous cycle, or there's always these arguments that are happening between you and this person, but things aren't cut off. With the Page of Swords here, you're not really receiving any intellect, or you're not growing with this person. Yeah, with the Four of Wands here, I mean, it just seems like a broken home. Could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Death card here. So you're needing to get some guidance or some wisdom from a father figure, or someone who is structured within their household, or however they are in everyday life. I think that would be the most wise decision, because it seems like you guys have an emotional blockage, or you could be looking at someone like you need a father figure to come around. With the Four of Wands reversed here, I'm going to find out what's really going on in more detail. Yeah, so someone, either you, Virgo, or whoever you're looking for, the King of Swords is here, and he has cut some shit out, and there is no longer any mental conflict, because he's come in and cut that shit out. Seems like you're kind of dealing with maybe a narcissistic person who kind of like harps on your childhood maybe, or kind of picks some things that they remember about you. And then you have the Empress in reverse here, which is definitely could be you, Virgo. But you're kind of feeling a little upside down about the whole situation, so your guard is up, even though this person came in and cut some things out, and not only just cut some things out, but they possibly cut some habits out that no longer allow things to continue to give anyone a problem. And so you got your guard up, Virgo. Tough. So you could also be dealing with a Leo here, but there's definitely strength. And there's also an issue with maybe someone setting out or going somewhere. They feel like there's some blockages on where they could go with the Three of Wands in reverse here. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it could be like family legacy or some type of money going on, or some things being looked at within the family to see the strengths or maybe the weaknesses within this person. But there's something being looked at here, like analyzed. I don't know if that's you or your partner, but I'm definitely getting that. So you kind of go into this point of like being a student and learning from your situations, and also, you know, being called to a judgment to cut some shit out with the Knight of Swords here. You're rushed to cut some things out. And then the Wheel of Fortune pops off for you. So let's see what they're talking about with this Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and then there's also definitely a Gemini here. So it could be possible that someone is maybe waiting on some money, or is awaiting some money, a judgment call for some type of money. But then there's also someone who could be a student, or they could also be like an artist possibly, or someone who's very intellectual and uses their third eye very well, and could possibly have Leo in their chart. Let's see here. But there's a reason why this Wheel of Fortune came out and this Knight of Swords, because he's rushing in fast, cut some shit out for sure. Yeah, so somebody cuts out an emotion with the King of Cups in reverse here. They cut off this emotion, or and there's definitely Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. Definitely Taurus. They cut out their emotion, which is kind of making a obstacle, or making arguments and disagreements that happen. Which is really weird. So whenever they cut out this emotion, they cut out a obstacle that it created obstacles for you or for the person that you're dealing with. This definitely could be air. Yeah, so you guys are leaving shit behind and no longer looking back. And you're like, fuck that. I got my swords. I got the shit I need. And I'm out. And definitely this Strength card is really standing out. So you got the Strength card, which is telling you that you're strong enough to survive this situation. Definitely. You know, but you're going to come, someone is going to be offering you a proposal of some sort, or some type of commitment. Like I said, there could be some legacy money here or something like that someone is waiting on, or that their family is gifted to them some type of money. You make this commitment, but then you have these choices that you have to choose from. And you come to a decision about these last little bit of choices you got. Especially with the commitment coming up. So, I'm not taking that. So, with that being said, Virgo. But you definitely might want to get some type of father structured, or maybe write shit down that'll keep you like organized. Or if you're already an organized person, maybe just talking to someone who is older, an older male, you know, that you respect, would be some really good advice too. But you're turning away, and there's definitely some air signs here: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and there's also Cancer as well with the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They will probably come, you will probably come to a decision, or you'll come to a decision to block communication or emotion, even though this person is presenting you with some type of offer that they need. You might take it as a loss, but this person more so feels like it's a loss. They'll probably try to come at you on the weekend or something like that to try to get you to do something, but let's see what happens. Yeah, there's not really much unionship here. I don't know. Yeah, it's not much unionship here. Definitely some fire energy with the Queen of Wands. But you're coming out of a time where shit is fucking boring to you, and you don't want to deal with that shit anymore. And you're kind of just like knowing that this person is kind of on their high horse, but there's also some things that you feel like you have the strength to overcome and to get through. And like I said, with the Emperor here, he's really, kind of waiting on you to pull through, or possibly just open yourself up to new opportunity. Because once you gain the strength, you can pick your shit up and fucking go. And no one can lie to you. No one can tell you you're wrong, because you already own your shit, So you just pick your shit up and go. Someone could be lying here too, also. But yeah, or you could be, needing to heal from the past. Definitely heal from the past. There's someone who's emotionally, you're feeling good, once you pick up your shit and go. And you'll start to reflect and go in the past and figure out whether or not these are your options, or you can create new ones. And then you have a happy, emotional family. Okay. Talk to me. So your emotions will be fulfilled once you pick up them sticks and get the fuck on. You might reflect on the past a little bit. Things might become emotionally fulfilling to you. You might wake up and smell the roses, Virgo. Now, there could be a Scorpio here as well. Or it's just time for a renewal to drop those old habits and those old things and start anew. The new moon, I think, is on the 16th of November. So maybe it's time to, leave some shit behind and drop it. Maybe you or your partner is ready to move on to some new shit. For sure. Because you'll have the Four of Wands moment. Everything will go back to how it should be. But maybe it's time to get the emotional shit together. And not only that, but maybe stop looking in the past is what I'm getting here too. Maybe you or whoever you're dealing with is always looking in the past. But I definitely see that you guys need to talk to someone who is older as well. Or maybe you deal with older people, which is, I think, is so beautiful when people do that. But maybe it's time to really talk to someone who has structure, or who has discipline within their life in some type of manner that you could possibly learn from, or just take time to get away from other people and be able to express yourself, Virgo. So it looks like to me you got someone is definitely, picking that. They've been lying. Things have been hidden for you because the moon card is here. But there's also the Lovers card and the moon card. So there's some love here, but it's some unknown bullshit happening. And you feel defeated. So Like I said, you might need to talk to somebody, get out, go socialize. Actually try to come to an understanding of your own emotion first before you react, and then boom, things are cool. Then you got the 10 of Cups here. Things will be all good. You'll be emotionally fulfilled for sure. But then you or your partner might have a good time for a while. You might feel like the 10 of Cups with them at some point in time, or you might feel like that within yourself. But with the 8 of Staffs in reverse here, there will be some blockages and mental things that are getting ready to happen too. Mercury retrograde is about to happen. I think when we have the full moon, I think. Yeah. I didn't think about that. So with the Queen of Cups here, maybe you'll be mentally blocked by a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Definitely with that moon card here. Or it could be some unknown things that you don't know about this person, or some unknown things that they don't know about you, Virgo, that you're dealing with and that they're trying to heal from too. But then it'll come a time where no one is really like, to me, when I see the 4 of Cups, emotionally, they're not really meditating. They're coming out of like this awakened thought. And then you set out and you get the fuck out. Someone is leaving. They have to go stand on their own is what this card looks like to me. And then with the moon card here, watching them, it seems like it could be possibly someone who's a motherly figure as well. Watching them set out. Yeah, it definitely could be someone. You need to be about your coin though, Virgo, for sure. Normally most Virgos are, but this is setting them off emotionally with this person or whoever it is you're dealing with. And it's definitely Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with this Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. Some water is everywhere in this reading. So yeah, Virgo. And I think you guys are almost a few houses away from the opposition of a few water signs. So things will be kept inside, but you'll not really want them to be inside. And it'll kind of just be, like I said, you need to just kind of be about your coin and just hold on to what you have, but kind of allow yourself to express in different ways, different words, different tones, things like that. So people won't, necessarily have their guard up. But it looks like you'll definitely be doing well with your money. Could be a father figure, possibly, but you'll be doing well with your money. Things will be happening. Things will be singing. That money will be singing. All right now, Virgo, please tell your friends to like and subscribe. I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed to my channel and watched my videos. Thank you so much. Bye.